Hey folks, it's Lowell with Lowell Saves the Universe, and we're here at my house, and we're going to be playing some drums, and we're also going to be talking about music and other things, and what you do with music, and how I like to drum because it brings me immense satisfaction. It's meditative. It takes my mind off of other things that might be troubling me in the day. If I find myself in a state of depression, or a state of insecurity or ill confidence, I can come to the drum kit and play my heart out here on the kit here, whether it's good or not. This is what I'm thinking about doing. When I was a small child in elementary school, we would take drumsticks and bang them on the floor in a coordinated effort to make some noise and polyrhythms. This was directed by the music teacher. Of course, the kids didn't have the genius to put that together yet, but what we did come up with was what the music teacher had envisioned, and that was just a bunch of polyrhythm layers over the top of each other performed by third graders, immediately taken by rhythm, percussion, and everything associated with it. Kind of didn't really totally blossom into having a full kit until I was 22 years old. I would never forget the moment when I was driving down the road and I saw a garage sale sign, and when I approached the house, I saw the drum kit sitting out in front of the garage area on the driveway, and it was beautiful. And I just drove up, and I think I paid about 150 bucks for a 7-piece kit with rototoms, man. That's right. This thing had rototoms right there. That was worth the price right there, but it happened to have the rest of the kit with it also. But I brought that thing home and I just beat the hell out of it. And I learned how to drum to classic rock tunes from Black Sabbath to AC/DC, Led Zeppelin in there. You can't forget Bonham. You gotta get your Bonham chops in there. Also, please like and subscribe my channel. I'm trying to reach out to as many folks as possible, and your loyalty with the subscription sure does help me do that. Also, comment below as much as you want to, and I'll get back with every one of you. If you ask me a question, I'll answer right on back. Who out there feels that they've got a drummer hiding within them? Anybody who's driven to work and you tap down your steering wheel to the beat of the song, you're doing like 1/4 of the drumming right there. And if you got two hands going, you're now doing 50% of what you need to do on the kit to play. And you don't know how close to being a drummer you actually are with just what you're doing in your car, driving down the street with your steering wheel, just tapping away. So go buy yourself a drum kit just like this and set it up at home. Get rid of your couch. You don't need couches or comfortable chairs in your living room at all. This is my living room, and there's not a stick of furniture in it. It's nothing but musical instruments, and I love it. I think this is the way everybody should have their house. Is nothing but musical instruments. And once you have that basic beat down, you are off and running. Everybody, who is your favorite drummer of all time? For you folks at home, how many of you play the drums? How many of you have played the drums? Comment below, and I'll get back with every single one of you. What instruments do you play? Let me hear about what are the instruments you enjoy playing yourself at home. I don't think it's ever too late to start something new. And this being a musical segment, I would say that it's never too late to start a musical instrument. If you thought maybe, oh geez, it's too late for me, I'll never be good at piano, or I'll never really be good at guitar or drums or any instrument for that matter. You know what, that could be true, but it also it could not be true. You could fall right into it and be a natural, and even if you suck, and you're gonna suck right away, and that's all right. But it's the musical instruments are the greatest thing to suck at and have the most fun at the same time. When I started drumming, I was so horrible, but I was still having such a good time being terrible. It didn't matter. I was interacting with this huge beast of a noisemaker. You look at this thing, man. And I was just like driving this shit back here. And I felt like I was empowered and I could make all this noise and bash all these cymbals and these big drums over here, you know. It was very empowering. Highly recommend picking up an instrument and shucking hard at it. And don't be afraid to shuck at something new. I've been shucking so hard at so many things, but I still enjoy doing them, you know, like. That was just a little bit of what I can do over all of those years, you know. You'd think I'd do a whole lot better, but please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm in desperate need for subscribers. And I'm wondering also, how are you engaging in saving the universe yourselves? Please also comment below on what you're doing this week to save the universe.
Save the universe.